And I think so many of us will jump into a niche and we're so lazy. It's like, oh, I'm going to go look in the Facebook group, see what everyone else is doing. And I'm just going to copy them because fuck, I don't want to think at all. God knows what that would happen to me. I think one of the biggest things I've noticed is how freaking lazy everyone is. Like even people in industries that I'm going into, and how I'm like, how in the hell do I know more about your industry than you do in like a week and a half of study, of like real study though, like real hustle, real like on the phone, talking to people, learning, paying people to get information, like I talked about this, like paying for information is like, to me, that you cut through so much bullshit with people when you go, they know you're real and you're not just a tire kicker, time waster, energy sucker. And what I'm telling you, like that, you can get anyone on the phone once they know you value their time, right? So for you, it's like the way I would become the expert is I would go and be part of those communities and start learning as if you were going to go and be in that, like act as if you're going to be a wedding photographer. And what steps would it take for you to get into that space? And how would you run your business? Again, social experiment, just like I started this call off with, which is basically going like, hey, if this was to happen to you, what's your process, right? And I think so many of us will jump into a niche and we're so lazy. It's like, oh, I'm going to go look in the Facebook group, see what everyone else is doing. And I'm just going to copy them because fuck, I don't want to think at all. God knows what that would happen to me. So dude, like for you, I would join all the wedding photographer Facebook groups. I would read some blogs. I would go back and watch that video that I did that gives you a lot of really good high level ideas. I would start also looking at the types of industries that wedding photographers, the types of softwares they use, the types of, maybe even like educators that they learn from. I would start really looking at the industry as if it was my business, because I got a news flash for everyone in here is these lead gens are just, if not more valuable than the actual businesses that you might be quarterbacking the leads off to. In fact, I would almost bet you in a lot of industries, if you price right, that especially like the wedding photography industry, like you could actually make more money than them in their own business by just being smarter than them. But a lot of us don't look at a lead gen property like that. We look at it as it's just a lead gen property. And it's like, dude, it's a business.